Hello and welcome. Glad you've tuned in, and I'm here with some news. So let's get started off with Meghan in the garden. On Tuesday, April the 29th, the Duchess of Sussex posted a series of Instagram stories documenting the growth in her garden. Meghan posted a video of herself carrying a huge woven basket of her white roses, which recently bloomed. She captioned, "End of day harvest," with a rose and orange emoji. She added another clip of herself out of breath, still holding the basket of flowers and a smaller basket of oranges. After gathering her fruits and flowers, Meghan sets the basket down in her grassy yard to take another video. This one featured a close-up view of the bright white roses as her black Labrador Pula played in the background. Pula wasn't the only pet featured. Meghan's beagle, Mamma Mia, closed out her Instagram stories in another close-up video. The footage captured Mamma Mia sniffing around the basket of oranges and strawberries. A beautiful end to the day, Meghan also wrote. And I love how Harry before captured Meghan carrying the fruit and flowers. He was giggling, as was she, at the weight of what she was carrying. So it's been a massive harvest for them. The flowers are beautiful and blooming. Citrus is in abundance in her garden. She's mentioned that before. I love this for Meghan. I love seeing her in this princess era in her garden. And I've got to say this, Meghan is truly the perfect wife for Harry. She is so polished. She is poised. She is graceful, eloquent. Her handwriting is just so immaculate. And a perfect princess for a British royal in particular. Just look at her outside in the garden. Meghan loves the outdoors, nature. She's the one canning her own jars of jam. And all of this imagery right here, her, the way she's dressed in the garden, picking her fruits and flowers, all of this imagery could just easily be a royal in the UK in her garden, picking fruits, vegetables, flowers, or canning jam, and it would be super perfect. And all of those attributes Meghan has effortlessly, despite the fact that when she joined the royal family, there were those connotations about her being, negative connotations, by the way, about her being an actress, her being mixed race. And, they tried to say she was straight out of Compton. People were questioning how she would adjust. But look at her here. She's having all of that quiet living, country living. And it's just seamless in the USA, in California. And they've built such a beautiful life in the US with their children, surrounded by so much love. And we are tremendously happy for the Sussexes. So now we're going to move on to the next story for the As Ever spread lovers in the UK. As we know, Meghan's lifestyle brand As Ever, that launched to tremendous fanfare, selling out in 45 minutes as we now know, had only been shipping its products to customers in America. But over the last week, a few lucky people in the UK got a special delivery of her raspberry preserves, thanks to a partnership with Baraford, a London-based gifting service. As per the British-based creative giving service, Baraford, which describes itself as delivering brand expressions through the language of gift giving, posted an Instagram carousel showing As Ever distinctively packed jam being delivered by white-gloved butlers in suits. A pleasure to assist Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, in spreading jam and joy amongst friends in the UK, read their caption. Our white glove chauffeur service facilitated a seamless handover at every doorstep. Excited fans immediately went to the comment section, with several asking how they could order the products for themselves. And people saying they were desperate to get their hands on the As Ever spread. So Baraford helps companies and individuals source and deliver sustainable gifts, and was founded in 2023 by Imogen Baraford and Nathan Cole. Baraford is married to TV presenter Alex Baraford, who made headlines in 2021 after he defended Meghan against Piers Morgan on Good Morning Britain. Last week, Alex took to Instagram to thank Meghan for sending a jar of the preserve to their family home, along with a jellycat stuffed animal for the couple's daughter, Camille. I love that Meghan remembered how he stood up for her, and he was so passionate in the way that he was defending Meghan, and we all remember how that went. So I think so many people had been framing it as shade, but no, I think it was Meghan in a moment, thinking back to when she was going through so much, just spoke up for her. I'm sure it was a light in those moments, and she thought of a way to be thankful and give back, and also to partner with a company that was owned by his wife. Amazing. So I wonder who else in the UK got their jars. And you know what? I know on this channel, when the products launched and it was only available to people in the US, I saw it in the comments. Yes, we all wanted Meghan to have international shipping for as ever. So what I can say is, let's keep our eyes peeled on the As Ever website. They know there is massive demand internationally, and it's only a matter of time before everyone gets their hands on As Ever products. I'm talking the famous raspberry preserve, flour sprinkles, crepe mix, and more. I'm so happy to bring you that, as Her Royal Highness Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is taking the brand across the oceans to the UK. Now, you heard me mention that HRH. That was quite deliberate. Over the weekend, there was some little hullabaloo, much ado about nothing, I think, about Meghan giving a gift. And it was a personalized note bearing her HRH title. And this surfaced more than a year after she had gifted it to a friend. Now, people online immediately were complaining that they had been stripped of their titles. Of course, that is a lie. And people saying that she was not honoring their agreement with Queen Elizabeth. And no, I'm here to clear the air. I'm going to bring it here to you and take us back to the moment when Prince Harry and Meghan stepped back from their working royal roles in 2020. And even according to what's posted on, the royal family website, they said that Harry and Meghan technically retained his or her Royal Highness's titles, though they could not use them in public or for commercial purposes. And a spokesperson for the Sussexes said, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex remain members of the royal family and remain named and titled as such. As explained in the January 2020 announcement from Spring, they will formally retain their titles of His and Her Royal Highnesses, but no longer actively use their HRHs. So, this conversation has been reignited when Meghan's friend recalled a time when Meghan dropped off a gift basket at her house and shared a picture of the note that came with it, a printed card reading with compliments of HRH, the Duchess of Sussex. And it was accompanied by 2 pints of organic ice cream and a ribbon-tied jar of jam that Meghan had made at home. And it has been very, very well known that Harry and Meghan do not use their HRH titles in public or for commercial purposes, but their formal titles remain. And in this case, that note from over a year ago was part of a private personal gift, not a business move. So for those who keep going online saying Harry and Meghan are no longer the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, all you have to do is look on the royal family's website. Their HRH titles were not stripped from them. They were just told that they could not use them in public or for, commercial ventures. So every time we keep hearing this kind of noise, I wonder what perhaps people are trying to distract from, especially when you see the tabloids saying, how dare she use her HRH? She is still an HRH. And one more thing, where is this energy about Harry and Meghan being Duke and Duchess? Why don't we ever see this energy, for example, Sarah Ferguson, who over the years has continued to use her Duchess of York title, and rightly so, by the way. But one does not see the same energy directed towards her over the years when Harry and Meghan are rightfully styled Duke and Duchess. They are still HRHs. Meghan, by the way, is married to a prince. So it does make one wonder why all of the ire about Harry and Meghan rightfully using their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles. It's all very strange. Even the articles we've seen where they are speculating that William would try to take away their titles. Why? They are using them in the way that they had agreed to use them, and they are rightfully theirs. It also reminded me of the recent hoopla surrounding Meghan's statement on her wanting to be known as Meghan Sussex, not Markle, because she is married. For example, Sophie Rees-Jones, who's married to Prince Edward, for the longest time when she and her husband were styled the Earl and Countess of Wessex, was known as Sophie Wessex. No one had a problem with her being called that, but when Meghan says Meghan Sussex, oh my gosh, they were clutching their pearls and, citing this cannot be so. So why didn't they have a problem when Sophie was being called Sophie Wessex? And you would be hard-pressed to find anyone calling her Sophie Rees-Jones. Points to ponder, huh? It's time for people to decide. Either all of these titles across the board are important and mean something, or they don't. But they can't have it both ways. So I wanted to add that in here. Meghan, go ahead. You are an HRH. Do you, girl? Share your thoughts on all these stories in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you, Ruth C. I would like to recognize you for your thoughtfulness and your generosity. You have been so kind, and I feel so blessed that you are a part of this channel. I appreciate you for your continued support and the fact that you have been a boost and encouragement, and you have just been so consistent throughout the years. I appreciate your endless support more than words can say. I love you. God bless you. A very special thank you as well to you, Daniel Medical. Thank you for going above and beyond. I'm incredibly grateful for your constant love, care, and warmth. Thank you for choosing to accompany me here and sharing in this YouTube journey. You are valued and so special. May God bless you and yours. Thank you. And now a very special thank you to those who gave during the last live. Thank you to you, Olivia Johnson. Thank you. Your kindness has been tremendous. Thank you for the tangible support that you have shown. And truly, words are not enough to express what you mean to me. I appreciate you for always being a source of encouragement. You are a light, and I hold you so dear. I absolutely love you. I truly do. God bless. And now a very special thank you to those of you who gave through Super Thanks. Thank you to you, Susanna Maria Onoja 3019. You are so positive, and thank you for choosing to be a blessing to me and to all of us. You are tremendously uplifting, and your generosity is really appreciated. Thank you for being you. You are so kind, and appreciate the fact that you thought of me and chose to show that tangible support. You are a cherished part of this channel. I truly love you. I do. God bless. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. To those who like, comment, and share, I appreciate you all. If you liked this one, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, follow on social media. Links will be in the cards and at the end screen. I love you all. Keep it here for more, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.